Good morning. I'm Dr. Robert. And on this edition of 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, we're going to talk about medicated oils. As humans, we have 5 senses. And each of those senses is associated with one of the 5 elements. The sense of smell with the earth element, sense of taste with the water element, sense of sight with the fire element, the sense of touch with the air element, and the sense of hearing with the element of space. So the sense of touch is associated with the air element. And the element of air is one of the 2 elements, along with space, that go to create vata in the body. And as I have commented all too often and in all too many different ways, vata is, in the vast majority of people nowadays, extremely aggravated and chronically aggravated, and will very likely become yet more aggravated as our external environment becomes yet more aggravated, and sadly, as so many people fail to attempt to modify and smooth out and harmonize their internal environments as a result of the influence of all those external factors that are attempting to cause us to become unbalanced. It is therefore the case that the use of medicated oils is something that is quite essential for those who wish to keep their vata under control. Because the air element is so pervasive in the skin, which is where the sense of touch is located, it assists us to control the air element when we apply medicated oils to the skin. And this is chiefly because the quality of medicated oil is more or less opposite the various qualities of the air element and of vata, the manifestation of air element in the body. For example, the air element is chiefly cold, especially in the form of vata. And oil, in general, is warm, especially if it has been medicated with things that are even more warming. But depending on the quality of the skin and the quality of the individual to be affected, we adjust what we medicate the oil with to make sure that it's not too warming. But in general, oil is warming and vata is cooling. Oil is consistent. It has, if you allow it to pour, it has a nice consistent stream that is created. Vata is quite inconsistent. Oil is heavy. Vata is light. Oil is it's the opposite of drying. Vata is drying. And this, of course, is very important for the skin because when your skin is dry, it becomes more sensitive. And when the skin is sensitive, then the sensations that it experiences are transmitted into your nervous system with less filtering, and therefore there is greater stimulation of your nervous system, and therefore a greater potential for vata to become increased in the nervous system because of that increased stimulation. So when we apply oil to the skin, first of all, it's as if we're applying a layer of insulation to the organism in order to make it a little bit less disturbed by the outside world. You don't have to apply a whole lot of oil if you don't want to, and personally I don't like to apply too much oil and become saturated with it. It's quite satisfactory if you apply just enough to make sure that your skin is feeling smooth. And if you take your shower immediately thereafter, then the warm water that you apply to that skin will encourage the pores to open and will encourage the oil to become absorbed even more efficiently. So, medicated oil, it's something that is useful, especially in this world of great uncertainty that we are living in today. This is Dr. Robert wishing you a very happy, healthy 2018.